What's up YouTube, it's Trey and I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be reacting to Michael Jordan NCAA Tournament highlights and top plays. Man, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Also make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss no videos. And also make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm going to have all that information in the description down below. And as y'all know, I have been wanting to see Michael Jordan college highlights. Just last night I got done watching the Michael Air Jordan documentary. Not the full thing, but I watched part 1. I already dropped that. If y'all haven't checked that out, make sure y'all go do that. And they kind of spoke on Jordan college career, and you know how he was like already the best player that a lot of these college coaches have ever seen. So I kind of just wanted to see that. I kind of wanted to dive into that a little bit and get a better understanding of how he was in college. So yeah, with that being said, man, I ain't about to waste no more time. Let's dive into it.
Guard for North Carolina, 6'5", a freshman from Wilmington, North Carolina, number 23, Michael Jordan. North Carolina, Doherty, they trap him instantly. Worthy, good vision of the floor, finds Jordan open. Give him that shot. Good look by James.
I was about to say the same thing the commentator just said. You can't leave Jordan open like that. That's Michael Jordan. Like, you can't leave him open like that.
Worthy. And remember, Villanova got a long way to go to get on that foul line with North Carolina already on. Backdoor. Nailed into the victory column for the Tar Heels. Gary, you want to talk about this? Will be Villanova's 8th loss. Every one of their losses came to teams in this tournament. Isn't that unbelievable? You believe how?
I'm about to say, look at the full court press though. Like, that's one thing I always hated about the college game, and it's like that in high school also. Like, they run full court press the whole game. Like, I always hated that shit. And that's why when I was younger, I always thought that the NBA would be a little easier. Because, you know, in the NBA, they don't always run the full court press. Like, they actually, you know, let you come across half court most of the time. It's like, in high school and college, you kind of gotta earn your way past the fucking half court line. So it's like, when I was younger, I always thought the NBA would probably be a little easier, but I don't know. That was just me. That was just, you know, ignorant thinking back then.
Quickly, they got that ball down the floor.
Lyndon Rose, the quarterback of the ball club, rejected that time by Rudy. That's going to be a problem that Houston will face all afternoon long, is trying to get that ball inside. Michael Jordan, the young freshman of Carolina's on the board.
So Jordan been doing that shit where he rearranged his shot in mid-air. Like, he been doing that shit, obviously. That shit crazy. Like, I never saw somebody do that shit like Jordan. Like, the way he rearranged his shot in the air. I never seen that shit.
Not the kind of shot you want in this situation. Beautiful feed.
Boy, did Worthy save that beautifully. He got it up to Jordan.
I think Houston needs the timeout. They're going to take one.
15-22 in the game. Boy, they go up, Perkins and Worthy. That's an unstoppable pass. Jordan tried to use a glass. His own follow. He went up against Brian Williams.
Well, everybody knows what a great rebounder that kid is, and not to block him out, it's the Cardinals' sin.
Here is Worthy against Ewing. Rebound, Jordan. He changed hands and hit it.
Left hand. Very underrated rebounder, and all year long, people aren't aware of his tremendous leaping ability, and from the guard position at 6'5", both teams are throwing the ball over the press very well. This is the first time we've seen somebody put it on the floor very much.
34-33, the Hoyas, Michael Jordan. Oh, what a shooter he is. He had a slump earlier this year, and he just stayed after practice and shot the ball until he got it back again.
Smart to show he can make a shot from outside.
Jones is 1 of 3. The one post and the other is 0 for 2. Steal by Worthy.
Watch Ewing.
He intimidated him. Followed beautifully by Michael Jordan. Jordan with 10 points.
Now here you got a 4-on-1 break.
Doherty to Jordan, Spriggs out on him, good coverage defensively, he still hit it. Oh, what presence of mind.
It's amazing what the freshman can do. Both teams.
Bro, Jordan was doing all of this shit as a freshman, bro. As a freshman, that's crazy.
The 1-1. Both coaches have conserved their timeouts very well.
Remember this, the next hell ball would go to Georgetown as Jordan on the...
Oh, what a layup! He put that ball up about 12 feet. Left hand.
He has 14 points, 10 of them in the second half of play.
Let's see if Georgetown now comes out man-to-man.
Georgetown still has one timeout left. North Carolina has 4. 32 seconds to go. A 1-point lead for Georgetown.
No, they stay in the 1-3-1 with Ewing in the middle. They've got to look to get it in there. You can't with a shot blocker like Ewing take so much time.
Doherty to Black. The time, 18. Shot, Jordan! Michael Jordan!
14 seconds.
Jordan's open.
Bro.
Bullseye.
I don't know who else was a part of this college team, but I feel like by now you gotta know that you can't give Jordan that type of shot. By now you gotta know that you can't leave Jordan open like that. I don't know, like I said, I don't know who else Jordan had on his team in college, especially, you know, right here in his freshman year, but like, I feel like Jordan, the last player you want to leave open.
15 seconds on the clock. North Carolina 63, Georgetown 62. The Superdome is in a frenzy.
James Worthy and Jimmy Black are gone, but Smith has a new All-American, his 16th in Michael Jordan, to go along with Sam Perkins and Matt Doherty. Jordan, a sophomore with superb athletic skills, could wind up as the best player Smith or Carolina has ever produced.
North Carolina has gone almost 3 minutes without a score, without a shot. Here goes Jordan to the corner.
That breaks the tension for the Tar Heels.
3 team fouls now against James Madison. North Carolina with its only lead so far, 4-2. And here goes Jordan.
One thing I do like a lot, y'all, is how Jordan took a lot of mid-range shots. Like, that's one thing, not even just Jordan, that's one thing I noticed about players back then. It's like, nowadays when you watch basketball, you see a lot of players that they'll catch the ball within the mid-range and then they'll like step back and try to get that extra point. I love how players back then would just shoot the ball wherever they catch it. Like, I don't know. I feel like nowadays when you watch basketball, you just see a lot of players that love launching up the 3-ball. And I understand that, you know, you got Steph Curry, you got Damian Lillard, you got all these great shooters that kind of changed the game and made it cool to shoot the 3. But I feel like at the end of the day, everybody is not Steph Curry. Everybody is not Damian Lillard. Everybody is not these great 3-point shooters. So I feel like at the end of the day, it's still important to keep it fundamental. You know what I'm saying? I feel like nothing is wrong with the mid-range game. I feel like the mid-range game is where you get your bread and butter at. I feel like the mid-range game is how you win games. You know, so I don't know, man. I just hate that. I hate the fact that so many players do that shit now.
That zone is really hurting the Dukes. They're trying to push it inside to Rulin, and there's no room for him to go.
Good touch pass back to Michael Jordan.
Well, he can light you up just from about anywhere, and that time he did it from about 22 feet out on the side. 3 great jump shots in the first half by Michael Jordan.
The test, James Madison's outside.
And I don't know if I'm tripping, y'all, but it looked like it don't even have no 3-point line right here. So this is like before the 3-point line was, you know, brought into the game.
Another inside pass picked up by Bartel. Look out for Jordan. Ran away from his dribble and recovers it to score.
That's an example of his athletic ability. He ran right past the basketball he was dribbling, turned around and picked it up and shot it in the face of 3 Duke defenders.
Well, he likes to work it with Jordan or Perkins, either one. Jordan on a drive off the dribble, backs it in. Michael Jordan with his 4th point. He's a sophomore that scored over 1,100 points for North Carolina. That's never happened before.
Well,
1,100 points as a sophomore.
There's the alley-oop to Jordan.
Oh my goodness.
Jordan is fouled.
Hold on.
There's the alley-oop to Jordan. And Jordan is fouled by contact. That has turned on the North Carolina fans, and it could turn.
No lie, y'all. His high school coach that cut him from the team, he gotta feel like a shithead. He gotta feel like a dumbass. Like it gotta be some type of video that's out of them interviewing his high school coach that cut him. Cause I understand, like, from the recent video, I understand a lot of y'all was saying that like Jordan was too short and all that, and he wasn't good enough. But man, like, I don't care how hard you work. I don't care how fucking hard you work, bro. You not getting as good as Jordan became unless you have a lot of potential. I refuse to believe that Jordan was just absolute trash before he really locked in, started working hard, and became who he became. Like, I feel like Jordan has some type of potential. He may have been short and grew 4 inches or however many inches y'all say he grew, but I believe that he had potential before he got to that point. That's just my jam. That's just what I believe.
On the North Carolina team, a sensational alley-oop. Elvin Miller.
Well, I think he's going to have to make a decision.
Well, he should have anticipated this. Jordan inside goes for it. Michael Jordan goes for the score.
So what they do is they relax you.
And then they put the zinger.
Fleming with a great move, but he couldn't capitalize and pick up the 2-pointer. Darting, weaving back and forth. Score tied at 11. Jordan, 2 quick baskets for the Tar Heels, and Carolina has the lead. So quite a year for the Bulldogs' basketball fortunes.
North Carolina appears to try to push the ball inside to alley-oop.
Michael Jordan at the one-handed alley-oop. Spectacular.
What a great play, and they timed it perfectly. They were not even tested in the Southeastern Conference Tournament. They had an average margin of 16 points in their wins.
Jordan bangs it home. Michael Jordan with his 4th basket. 16 fouls on Georgia, so both sides will be in the bonus the rest of the way for the first half. There's an alley-oop to Jordan. Jordan with his 2nd alley-oop. And then again
Man, Jordan been flying. Like, they should have been called him Air Jordan or whatever they called him, because, bro, he was soaring. And all of this, I know the beginning of the video was like his freshman year, but I think this is sophomore year.
North Carolina band on a scale of 1 to 10. I think they love it. They think he's in a high diving meet.
Somebody put a 9 up there. I don't believe that.
No, that's a 10. That other one was a 10 too, I think. Georgia doing a good job jamming up the middle, preventing Carolina from getting that ball inside to Brad Doherty. Braddock to Jordan. Jordan, 2. Michael Jordan carrying North Carolina down the stretch here in the first half.
I think Dean Smith gives him enough latitude to go ahead and play anywhere he wants to go. You see Fleming on Michael Jordan right there. That's a change defensively.
It will count. And he was fouled. Georgia doing a job on the offensive boards. That shot by Crosby deflected. Here comes Carolina down to Jordan. Yes! Yet another slam. His 3rd. Michael Jordan is filling it up. 23 points.
I don't think that they would have. Dean Smith would not allow that. He's too good a coach, and the players are too smart to realize that.
Y'all know what really pissed me off about all this shit? You mean to tell me that all of this shit was going on, like, in the world, on Earth, and I was nowhere to be found? Like, I wasn't even living. I didn't exist. That's some real bullshit. Like that's I don't know how I feel about that. I wasn't even thought of. I was nowhere to be found. Like, I think around this time, my mama and my daddy, like my parents, they was still kids. That's some bullshit. Like, that's some bullshit.
Jordan, who's been quiet for a while, gets his 11th basket.
I had a little pressure on me at the beginning of the year, but once we got to conference play, I started concentrating on playing for myself and not for the fans. And so far I have been playing well. I've been more consistent defensively, and offensively I think I've been consistent.
Michael Jordan with the ball in his hands for the first time.
Ooh.
Michael Jordan.
Oh, I thought he was about to dunk that shit.
Really aggressive.
I was about to
see the ball at the Temple zone, which is one of the best zones in the United States.
Granger Hall has a $450 knee brace and 3 types of tape that they wrap that knee with. He's just been a remarkable comeback. There's Jordan.
No defense against that, even though Eddie Coe's an excellent leaper. Jordan just goes up to whatever height he needs. Now Hale pushing the ball up the court pretty rapidly.
14:44 to go in the first half. Jordan with one of those suspended patented moves.
It's amazing that he goes inside.
Yeah, man, Jordan been a problem.
Doesn't care what the defense does because he'll create a shot. Hale got bailed out by picking up the dribble. Sam Perkins went to the moon to catch the ball.
Here's Jordan. What a move.
He's been going.
And he had that post fadeaway in his bag in college. Come on, man. Come on, man.
To his left all the time, just circled back with that turnaround.
He has 12 points. They figure him to be one of the top 4 guards to be drafted this year. Backdoor Jordan.
Left-handed. Left-handed.
That backdoor cut was his thing.
BYU to follow. Then Houston going against Louisiana Tech. State from Oklahoma. Jordan, the All-America, now makes it 38-33.
McNish just shook his head because he was in perfect defensive position, and Michael put that afterburner on and just went up above him. Is that all of these kids play in the Sunny Hill Summer League?
Smith.
Gotta dunk that shit. Gotta dunk it. I was about to say, y'all, he gotta dunk it. As soon as I saw dude make that pass, I was like, you gotta dunk that shit.
Smith.
Come on, man.
Smith does so well. Forces the ball up. North Carolina did a good job going over the press. Gary, I pointed out about the Sunny Hill League. It's probably the finest league for kids, and Sunny Hill is, he's a legend in the city of Philadelphia. Here you see Kenny Smith pushing it down the court. Good pass. No way to stop Michael Jordan, city of Philadelphia. Here you see Kenny Smith pushing it.
Wait, so him and Kenny Smith was teammates in college? I didn't know that. Damn. You learn something new every day. I never knew that.
Down the court. Good pass. No way to stop Michael Jordan from that distance.
Sheesh. Bro, it seemed like a lot of these dudes not that close these days. Like, I would have never known that him and Kenny the Jet Smith was teammates in college. That's 2 dudes that I never saw like around each other. That's crazy.
Passing game for North Carolina. Both of these teams use it.
Michael Jordan, and he starts Carolina off 2-0. Indiana has yet to shoot the basketball. Ross doesn't get that one up and close.
And Jordan been the pissed on defense.
Michael Jordan, everything seems to be
been the threat on offense too.
Dawkins playing off Jordan, giving him the jump shot, and Indiana really packing that defense back. Jordan's got the jumper. Not a bad move, though, defensively. You got to give up something against him. Dawkins wasn't going to let him go inside.
Stu Robinson, there's the steal. Jordan bats it off to Hale, to Kenny Smith, to Jordan. Robinson yelling at Perkins as he had the ball. Jordan trying to rub Robinson off. Look at his quickness. He wants it, doesn't he?
Oh, what a play.
Hey, man, it look like that's it for this video, man. Man, if y'all stay tuned, if y'all stay till the end of this video, man, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss no videos. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm gonna have all that information in the description down below. And like I said, dog, you learn something new every day. I feel like every time I watch one of these videos or react to one of these videos, I always end up learning something new. Like, what I did learn is that Jordan been a fucking problem on the court. No question about that. But like I said, I never knew that him and Kenny the Jet Smith was teammates in college. And like I said, that's two dudes that I never see around each other to this day. You know, so that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. You know, of course I watch like the halftime shows and all that shit nowadays. They used to be on TNT. You know, where you got, you know, Kenny, Shaq, Chuck, and what's his name, Ernie. So it's like, I don't know. I never would have known it. But like I said, man, I appreciate y'all for staying this long into the video, man. Like I said, man, y'all just make sure y'all stay tuned. Dropping 3 times a day, every day, 3 uploads, man. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that, man. And yeah, with that being said, man, I'll see y'all in the next video.